The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There's trouble here.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yes.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Caught, gone.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
There'll be runs here.
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
This could be out.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
4 runs added there. New Zealand are 57 for 4. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. This should be close.
Yep.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keepers.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep. Gone.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Yep.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Big appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they had continued on.
Yeah, yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Could be close.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, didn't time the shot well, and threw to the keeper.
Edged it. Strong appeal. And safely taken by the keeper.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep. Gotcha.
Times it nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yeah, yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Yes.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Really good over. Takes a wicket. Keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yeah, yeah, check.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Ballers.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. There'll be one run here for them.
Southey gets off the mark.
Wagner takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
9 runs added there. New Zealand are 101 for 8.
Malik with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yes.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
3 runs added in that over. New Zealand are 104 for 8.
Yes.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nice shot, runs possible. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Bolt won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's out. Caught.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Middle that one. Great timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Immaculate timing there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
Williamson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Going with pace now. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Couldn't have hit that any better. A couple on offer here. Straight to the fielder.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
13 runs added there. India are 29 for 1. Edge, unplayable.
Without that dive, they would have been gone for sure. Such a risky run.
Timed that perfectly.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? They'd look for a couple here.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Got that away nicely.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
That stop, great catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Beaten on the drive.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's the over. India are 40 for 2. Bolt from the south end. Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Out! Good catch. Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. There'll be runs here. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
And with that, they're off the mark.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Good shot. A beauty. Misses everything.
A little late on that, no run scored.
That's off the middle of the bat.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Great shot.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Nicked it. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Huge edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
15 runs added there. India are 61 for 4.
That looks like an attempt to drive that one away, but poor timing and missed everything.
Yep.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Yep.
Finds the edge. Big shout. Gone. What a catch. Diving across. Looked for all money as if it was going through.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Nothing wrong with that shot. Getting their eye in straight away, and that's raced for 4.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Jamieson, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Yes, bowler. Yep, yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep, yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Drives and misses everything.
Jamieson with a superb delivery. got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep, yep.
Big edge! End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. India are 83 for 5.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep, yep.
Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. How close is that? Could be the wicket. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there. Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yeah, yeah. Keep his end.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Try bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yup.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Over. India are 89 for 6. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Really good shot there. India weren't given much of an opportunity, a very tidy over. Wagner, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yeah.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is a great catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. This should be close.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowlers.
End of the over. India are 106 for 7. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowlers aimed.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowlers. Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Bowlers.
Chance to run 2.
Keepers.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Catch.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
It doesn't get bigger.
Australia choose to bat first. Not a surprise to anyone, I'd think. Certainly a good toss to win. Now it's up to the openers to prove the captain right.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keep up, keep up.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep, yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yes.
There'll be one run here for them. Labuschagne ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over. Australia are 8 for 1. Going with pace now.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Yes, bowler.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowlers. Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Yes, bowler. Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though, stick with 3.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Good throw from the deep, on target. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score, and take it.
Bowler's in.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap, perfect timing.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Yes, bowler.
Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps.
End of the over, 15 runs coming from it. Australia are 40 for 1.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder. This should be close.
Yeah. No, no.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Great shot.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Yep. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Keep up, keep up!
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Australia are 64 for 2.
Yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yes, bowler!
Good return there, back from the deep. That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this could be just the start.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Bowlers!
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep. Yep. Bowler! Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Could that be out? Looks so.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything. Massive chance.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Nice shot.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and... just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Misses everything.
Oh.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep. Keep out.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice ball.
Smith got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
They shouldn't be able to get that many runs without hitting the ball. What on earth is that fielder doing?
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Catch it.
Nicely played.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah. Keep up. Keep up.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Big shout. It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Pitch is in line with the stumps. Well, it's hitting in line. They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plumb. The review now shows they can continue on their way. The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Oh, that's spot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Oh, ball.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Australia are 121 for 4. Wokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Oh, that's spot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Finds the edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gone. Played all around it.
Bowling.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep. Catch him.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
10 runs added there. Australia are 131 for 5.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep. Catch it.
Times it nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
So bold.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. Catch.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah. Catch it.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.